Hello, hello. Welcome everybody. This is Anatomy Jack and I am playing Space Engineers. This game is really quite a cool game. I'm really enjoying it. I've done a fair amount of stuff to the since last episode. The ship is repaired. I added some more atmospheric thrusters. We got a big bad boy of a drill on there. Yeah, everything is fixed up. I've tested it out. I have actually done quite a bit of stuff off screen. I tested out to figure out how the hell to use this thing a lot better. And I have went through and learned a lot more about the building process. So I can give you maybe some quick little tips on that. So it's really quite interesting. Maybe I'll just get right into that for now. Okay, so you press G and it pulls up your toolbar configuration, so you can drop any of these onto here, and basically everything that is in the progress tree, which is quite extensive, is on here. So how it works is anything with a plus, so like this light armor block, it has, so on the right hand side you can see that it has a bunch of different types. So I have that already on number 4. And then I also put number 5 is this one. Is this one. The light armor sloped. That's this one down here. And so it has a bunch of different ones as well. And so if you want to apply anything or see what there is for extras, so like for example cockpits, if you want to do cockpits, everything on the right hand side will show up in there. And so how that works is you can have the small portion or the big one, depending on what block it connects to. I'm going to turn on my tab so that you can see on the right hand side, bottom right hand side, you can see how much stuff it takes to do this one. So on large block, it will take, for example, 20 construction compound, 20 sheet plates. I'm looking at the very bottom, and 60 bulletproof glass right in the start on the top. But on the small one, so I'm attaching it to the ones on the ship are small blocks. Look how small it is right now. And that only takes 30 bulletproof glass and 10 construction compound. So it does make quite a bit of difference if you're doing big construction or small construction. And so by switching back and forth, you can also utilize it by hitting the number again. But that's not it. So if you use your scroll wheel, it actually flips through different styles. How cool is that? And then you can flip them around. So same thing with the building blocks. So right now this is on the small scale, so you can see how big it is. But I can switch that to big scale by hitting the number again, which is number 4 is what I have on my hotbar. And so that brings it to a bigger size. And so this is the building blocks that I'm using for this. Now right now they're painted black, but if I hit Shift P, it will translate to or pick up the color that the block that I'm looking at is. So those ones are blue, so Shift P and I'll turn it to blue. Or you can actually just hit P and it'll bring up different colors, and you can switch that out up here. You can change the brightness, dimness, saturation, all sorts of stuff with that. So that's pretty cool. And so this one, same thing. Use the scroll wheel, and you will get a bunch of different options here. And same with, I just tapped 5, so it's got other options. And if I tap 5 again, so then we're looking at the smaller building blocks. So that's kind of a basic rundown of how that works. Same thing with different types of engines. Whoops, that's on 7. So this is the big blocks. That's how huge it would be. I can't even attach it anywhere. I don't know. I haven't made any space, but so this is one of the bigger engines for it, and then I'll use the mouse scroll, and this is actually the thrusters. So this is the atmospheric thruster, the small one, and the atmospheric thruster, this is the big one. So yeah, it was really interesting. I went through a ton of, well, basically everything on here just to learn and figure out what I have, what I can create, and not that I know what I can create yet, but there is a ton of different options for adapting ships, creating ships. These are pretty cool. We can put on wheels. So those are huge, but these are smaller. There we go. So this would be like an axle, or what the wheel will attach to. Now I think there is something that I can do to show it with a wheel on it. Anyways, I can't remember how to do that yet. I'll just show you the different sizes of wheels. So this is obviously this is the big panel. I've got that on number 7. Okay, so this would be the large wheel on for like a smaller panel. Small, medium, and large. And then if you wanted to have a base built with big blocks, or something built with the big blocks, this is the frickin' size of, like, isn't that nuts? Look how huge that is. So this is small, medium, small, medium, and large for if you attach this to like a base. Just enormous. Crazy. Anyways, so yeah, that was kind of one of the things that I had figured out, and I thought it was really quite interesting. Okay, so we will get rid of that. I'll clear this stuff off my bar. Now another thing that you can do is, so right now I've got my welder, my grinder, and my hand drill on here, but there is these little numbers down here, and by hitting the comma or period, or I like to use the little arrows. It kind of looks like little arrows right above them. So you can switch to different toolbars. You can have up to 9 different types of toolbars. So on the second one, I've already got some of the stuff. So if I wanted to, I'm just randomly doing this. Just drop a bunch of different stuff in here. So that toolbar, which is in number 2, you can switch back to your regular toolbar. And so you can have a ton of different hot items on here. And I believe, is it? Yeah, control whatever number, control 1, control 2, control 3. Control 5, Control 6, whatever. That's a quick flip through your toolbar as well. So I can flip to the second one. Either way. So yeah, anyways, thought that was kind of interesting and incredibly helpful, as well as being able to use the mouse scroll wheel. There is a lot of other tips and tricks on how to make building a lot easier and go faster. I don't know those yet, but at some point I will. So anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in. And today is going to be fun. We're going to take this bad boy out. What I want to do is collect some magnesium today. So we're going to cruise around and look for some magnesium. Now, I'll say that, but I honestly have cheated a little bit. No, I didn't cheat. I shouldn't say that. But I have actually found magnesium already. And so right now I don't have the GPS coordinates showing up. So I'll just pop those on and we'll be able to just fly right there, to be honest. Oh, another thing that I did was I changed the resolution so that the GPS coordinates and stuff show up so we can actually see them. It was really small before. How my computer automatically sets up the resolution. It was freaking nuts. So let's pop up GPS coordinates and let's see. Just double click on that and this pops up, or you can click this. It shows on HUD, and I'm going to actually get rid of this one. Not sure which one I want to do here. Yeah, let's do this one with the ice. Okay. So it is, there we go. So I just have to head over that way. Now I did charge up the batteries, so they are basically all really nicely full. So we'll have lots of energy. Another thing. Before we get going, sorry this is taking so long, and who knows, maybe this is more exciting than what I'm going to do for grinding. But in the, let's see, I guess it's not going to zoom in very much here. Well, I guess I'll just hop out and show you. So, the landing gear. I had to put on new landing gear. I got it on both sides. Now what I did was, if I hit K, I grouped the landing gear together, which I think I may have did that before, but I understand it a lot more now. Okay, so under the landing gear, I had auto lock on, and so what ended up happening, and this was a last episode or a couple episodes ago, that my fucking machine kept getting stuck while I was grinding away. And it ended up being because my landing gear was just automatically locked to the ground as soon as it got close enough. And I thought that I was doing something wrong, but I wasn't. It just was, I just didn't have it set up for it properly. So now I have got the landing gear, the auto lock is off. And I've also got them set up on my hotbar here, so I can lock and unlock them right here. I also got the lights and the connector on there too, and as well as the forward thrusters, or the ones in the front of the ship that would make us go backwards. I hope that was not too confusing. So anyways, that's that. So let's get going here and let's rock this out. Okay, so landing gear is number 9. I'll unlock that. Now we can take off. Get a little bit of air here. Now this is actually really nice and close. I'll switch to this view. Slowing down. Okay, perfect. And so now we're just going to float around here and see if we can't find. I'm not sure if I have to be a little bit closer to the ground or not. I am up there pretty way, quite a ways away. So let's drop down here a little bit. Okay, so on the bottom of the screen you can see a couple of different ones. I'm just going to cruise around a little bit like this. And so we'll see different ones pop up. You can see the silicon, there's magnesium there. And more magnesium. So this might be, and there's silicon. So I'm looking directly up because I want to be right over top of them. Now I'm going to fly around so you can see the magnesium. There's right beside my ship there. That's 40 meters below the surface. I just want to see if there happens to be any that are not so deep. Okay, this one's a little bit higher. It's 37 meters, 36. Or I guess that's from me. So there is a lot of deposits here. Okay, so this one's only 34 there. So I'm just going to zoom out, probably about here. Now, in this area, there is kind of spotted gray areas, like I'm right over a little bit of a grayer zone. I don't know if you can see that. Whereas if I go straight to the left, it's more greens and tans for the grass. But here's another grayer zone. I'm flying over right now, right in this area. So these are all kind of where ore deposits are, and that's kind of what you look for. So I think this one, as far as I can tell, is probably the closest to the surface. Maybe 30, kind of 34 meters. Let's see what it's like over here. Whoa. I think that might have said 31. So that's a pretty good one. I'll remember that. And so of course this is from just from my ship. Whatever height I'm at. That's 39. Okay, let's try. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try this one here. Yeah, this might be nice and reasonably close. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in a bit. And I did a little bit of practicing, so fingers crossed. It's not going to be such a freaking nightmare. See, it says only 26 meters away from where I am. So this might be a good one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, on my hotbar, I'm going to hit number 1 to turn the conveyor off. Now the drill itself, I'm going to turn it on. The drill itself is going to, it'll fill no matter what, but it's not going to conveyor it into the cockpit inventory. I want to be right basically over top of it, I think. Okay, so Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want it to conveyor to the rest of the ship right now. I just want to get down to the ore first. So I'm just going to be kind of grinding away, doing as much as I can here. I'm basically going to keep my ship just kind of skidding along the bottom. I have found that it doesn't actually do that much damage. Because I do have landing gear on it. I may need to grind this up a little bit. Okay. This will take a little while, so I might speed it up. Unless I do something really frickin' stupid. Okay, I think we may be at the start of it. Okay. I'm gonna turn on. I turned off the, I did turn it off. Just so I can cruise around here, grind the rest of this stuff up. Okay. So let's see how we're doing here. Okay, so we got a bunch of stone. Uh-oh. I feel like am I moving? Am I not flat? What's going on here? Well, maybe what I should do is head up, inventory, got a little bit. Okay, that's full. I do want to get rid of this stone, but I think I want to do that up top so it doesn't just land under. Okay. Now I don't have my conveyor on yet. There, I'll turn it on here. Now, okay, I think I'm full again. Getting a little bit more. Still a lot of stone though. For some reason, I feel like I'm in the Matrix. And, what a weird... Going down in the tunnels with the ships. Okay. Turn on. Straighten out a little bit here. Okay, let's grind this puppy up here. Okay. I think I'm full again here. Yeah, slowly getting a little bit more. Good. Do I not even have the lights on? Oh, man. Well, I was doing pretty good without any lights. Okay, so it looks like I'm looking at the bottom right hand corner and I just have 11 minutes left of moving around. So actually, if I'm using my engines, it's 8 minutes. So I think I'm actually just going to head home now. Head back to base. Yeah, I'm pretty full. Where is base? Inventory, GPS. Okay, let's turn off that. Am I blind? Oh, it is. It's right over that way. Okay. I don't want to go too fast here. And I'm not going to hit down right away. Oh man. If you didn't see that episode, I crash landed the shit out of the my last fully it was the shits. Oh man. Okay, I'll go over top. Okay, so I'm beside the base. Now we'll just go down nice and slow. I do have more engines for upward thrust, so I should be able to at least stop myself a little bit more now that I'm fully loaded. Good. Oh hell. That's... Oh, man. My life. F is not... Oh, what the hell? I hit X again. Nope. X. Oh, I see. I hit Z. Son of a bitch. Nothing goes smooth for me. Oh, man. Okay, V. That's what I was looking for. And you can tap Alt and look around, but you can't see anything anyways. Okay, let's slowly swing around here. Come between. Slowly go down. Okay, let's look at this. There we go. We are attached. And one thing that I did not... Whoa. Okay, good. Still got that on. Still got my suit on. One thing I did not know is that... So I finished up this cargo container a few episodes ago. And it does actually automatically put stuff into the refinery now. So that's awesome. I'm really quite excited about that. So there's nothing in connector 2. That's the one that's on my ship. But look at that. It's dropping in there, and as this goes down, it will fill it up again. Alright, so we can let that do what it wants. And one of the reasons that I wanted to get the magnesium, I believe, is for making ammo. I haven't made ammo yet, so that's kind of where I'm at. To do that. So I only have a handgun right now, and so I believe this is what it takes. There's the handgun, the S10. So let's craft up some of those. Why not? Because we sure can. Magnesium powder, look at that, that's pretty cool. And I could craft up a different weapon as well. S20A. I'm sure this is probably maybe the worst weapon that they have. I have no idea. There we go. Oh, where did I put that? Back in the same spot. Okay. Cool, we got some of that. And I will... Where's my O2? There we go. I'll toss this back in there. Okay, well, that was eventful for me. I didn't wreck the ship, which is awesome. I almost killed myself, of course, but you know what else is new? welcome to me playing. I'm going to call her quits for tonight, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode. I know it's just a bit of grinding, but that is kind of something new for me, being able to get down to it and grind away So yeah, I really appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you like my stuff. Make sure you subscribe for more episodes. This isn't incredibly exciting for a lot of you, but there are those that appreciate just kind of being able to see what the labor is for grinding for stuff, and I'm kind of one of those guys. So that's kind of the stuff that I like. As well as this is going to top us up for other stuff, and maybe we can extend onto the ship and maybe add another grinder, or who knows, turn this into something else now that we got some resources. I don't know. We have a lot more options right now, and we can essentially, or maybe we can create a Land Rover or some shit like that. Who knows? All right, everybody. We will see you next time. Thanks a lot for tuning in.